I don't know. They're crazy. I don't know. The biggest thing though for me, like coming out, was the whole religion thing. Like that was definitely the whole religion thing, and then I hated myself. And like it's crazy because like a lot of these pastors, especially in the black churches, like they get up and they just talk about like gay people and how gay people are wrong and bad. And half of them are gay themselves, you know what I'm saying? And like it was something I had to deal with when I was about 14 or 15 years old. There was this church that I used to go to, and they had this elder who would get up in the pulpit, and he would every Sunday, like he would kind of like oh shoot, I lost the word. I just had it in my head. He would kind of rotate. There we go. He would kind of rotate the things that he would talk about. So one Sunday he would talk about abortion. Next Sunday he would talk about gentrification, you know, in the big white Caucasian political machine. And then he would talk about, you know, like gay people, faggots and bulldaggers destroying the image of the black community. So like when I was like 14, I didn't know what the term homosexuality was. But when he said stuff like kissing boys, I'd be like, oh shit, he talking about me. You know? You know, like it was like that. So my friends, I had like one of my friends, he's a transgender woman now, would go with me. And then I just thought that she was a drag queen, and we would go. And one of my other gay friends and a lesbian, we would go. And so one Sunday, this pastor put all these sermons into one. He was talking about how gay people cause abortion and gentrification and all this type of stuff. And I think it was because we were like on the third or fourth row. And so he was just like, you faggots and bulldaggers, and somebody need to slap some Avon on you girls and this and that. Like the way he was saying it, like he might as well should have said bitches. Like he was really going off. And so like I was looking down the aisle at my friends, and they were just sitting there like with their legs crossed and smiles on their faces. And I was like, y'all know what kissing boys is, right? And it was like, yeah, it's homosexuality. I was like, and y'all are okay with that? He was like, girl, shut up. So the first time that I had to deal with it, like we left and we got outside to the car, and like I'm like, all right, so what did y'all think about what he was saying like about gay people? And my drag queen friend, she was just like, child, please, that big bottom girl. Like, you know, oh please, child, you want to go to Popeyes? We would not talk about him no more. And then like I had to deal with it some years later, like with my ex-boyfriend, because he was a crazy boyfriend anyway. But then religion came into the picture. So, you know, like the church told him, you know, like we shouldn't be together because, you know, or they said y'all can be together, but y'all can't sleep together and y'all can't do this and y'all can't do that. And then I was like, fine, sleep in the bathtub then, fine. And so, you know, he did that. Then it got crazier. You know, they was like, you know, don't kiss him, you know, don't eat none of the food that he's cooking because he's putting demons in the food or something like that. And I was like, demons? I thought I was cooking with seasoned oil and garlic powder. You know, they're doing some crazy stuff. I don't understand like why people, especially in churches, like why they get up and they address that homosexuality like we're going around killing people, like we're the reason why people don't have health care. You know, we're the reason why people are locked up. You know what I'm saying? It's just like there are other things that you need to be focused on in that kind of institution, you know? So my whole thing is like I hate when people do these types of things because they affect people's relationships with God. Like, because for a long time I was like, God hates me, you know. And it's just like a lot of people, they say, well, I look at the news and I see these men in sundresses and stuff like that at gay pride parades. And I'm like, after 2 hours of watching, you know, the economy be messed up and, you know, 5-year-olds get shot and, you know, people get killed for being who they are, I think that it's quite refreshing to see something as simple as a man in a sundress. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, come on now. Be reasonable. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand like why they do that, you know.